Morning. So, Mark and Jeff have been friends since high school, and they lost touch, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. And they kind of reconnected in the market that they ran into in their hometown. And Mark said to Jeff, Jeff, what are you up to these days? And Jeff said, Oh, I'm the CEO of a huge financial firm. How about you? And Mark said, Oh, you know what? I actually am a farmer out east, Suffolk County. He goes, Oh, great, very cool. And they kind of part ways, and they decide that they're going to stay in touch this time. So about a week later, you know, they make plans to meet for coffee, and they get together. And Mark says to Jeff, "So tell me what's going on. I feel bad. Last time we met, it was so quick. We really didn't get to discuss, what's going on in your life." He said, "Well, to be honest with you, I run this big firm, and I do really well financially." He said, "But unfortunately, I've been divorced twice. I have three kids. Only one of them talks to me, and I never see my grandkids." And he says, "Wow, that's really sad." And Jeff says, "What about you, Mark?" And Mark says, "Well, I'm a farmer out east. I do okay, not terrible, but it's great. I have three kids. They have two grandkids each, and they're always over or always hanging out and doing things together, and life's pretty good." So, what's the difference here? It's really what we use to define our success, right? So, one person defines success by finances and how much money they make, and that successful life really didn't lead that person down a good path, right? Jeff might have had a lot of money in this big giant house, but divorced twice, no relationship with his kids or his grandkids. And Mark, who kind of had a more simple life, has a beautiful relationship with his family. So both their definitions of success are very different. One's definition is based on family, and another's based on money. But at the end of the day, how do you define your success, right? So let's talk about this as if you're a teenager, right? If you're looking to go to college, and you know how it is, it's so competitive. Everybody's trying to get into the best college, Ivy League, are you not successful if you don't get into the Ivy League school or the top college that you wanted to? Do you define your success by that? Or you define your success by your work ethic and your hard work and your ability to believe in yourself and just doing the best you can at whatever you want to be, whatever you want to do? So our definition of success truly will define how we act, and how we act will bring about certain results, right? Or certain consequences, whether they be good or bad. So just think about that for a second. What do you do to define your success as a kid, right? As a teen? Is it about how smart you are and how great you are and what your grades are? Or is it about who you are as a whole person and how you treat others and how you impact others? So what kind of human being do you want to be? Because whatever you're going through in high school, and whatever it is you're trying to do to get into the best college you can get into, and by the way, you should always try to get into the best college you should get into. I'm not saying you shouldn't work hard. I'm just saying that if you don't get in, that doesn't define your success. That just defines a particular moment in time that you can use as a learning moment to what maybe you could have done different for next time, right? But it doesn't define who you are, and it doesn't define your level of success. Your level of success comes from inside. What defines you is what will define what you see success as, right? For me, having a beautiful family and people I care about around me, that makes me successful. Certainly not my car or how much money I have. So, what do you want to be when you grow up? And what do you want success to be that defines you? Love to hear about it. So comment if you want. Have a great day.